our next guest is leading the Senate push to declassify intelligence on the coronavirus outbreak. Indiana Republican Mike Braun sits on the Senate Appropriations and Health Committees. I think to set it up, sir, let's just show an exchange between you and Dr. Fauci yesterday.
Since you believe in transparency, wouldn't you think that we should declassify all the information?
The most likely scenario is that this was a natural occurrence, but no one knows that 100% for sure. Since no one absolutely knows that, I believe we do need the kind of investigation where there's open transparency. I'm not sure if it's my place to tell the President of the United States to declassify.
You've been, and I think he'd respect your opinion as much as anyone.
The White House. All right, so Senator, this is what I want to ask you. The intelligence, it could include sources and methods, right? I mean, that is also a possibility that they would have to consider. What do you think you might be able to find if we had access to that private intel?
So, number one, something is afoot, because when you get Dr. Collins, Dr. Fauci, I went right after Senator Kennedy drilling in, and they did almost everything they could to avoid saying, yes, we need to declassify, but they knew they couldn't. So we'll not only, I think, find out and give us the trail to start down with information that we own, and why wouldn't you do it? Because the more I look into it, this was squashed out of the gate by EcoHealth, NIH, especially WHO, and China itself. So the American public deserves it, the world deserves it, with all the turmoil that's been caused by it.
So then what next? Peter Doocy in the press room yesterday with the question and answer.
Would the president seek to punish China?
We're not going to go there just yet. We have to go through the 90-day review.
Is that something, if another nation either was responsible or knew more than they were letting on, what would the president do? Would he do anything?
I mean, he's doing something right now. He asked his team back in March, right, to do this, to look into this.
In the meantime, out of Beijing, the Chinese Communist Party has said case closed. We've done our investigation and we've reached our own conclusions. It's done. It's over with. Do you honestly think, Senator, that we'll ever get a straight-up answer from the Chinese government?
It depends on how compelling any of the information that's starting to float around the edges currently. It's complicated when you've tried to squash this from the beginning, and when Trump, Pompeo, and others wanted to pursue it. Tom Cotton was talking about this over a year ago. So there's a lot of political crow you'd have to eat to really be investigative in an aggressive way that I think will get to the bottom of it. I've researched what the odds are about this coming out of a lab versus a natural infection, and clearly from the get-go you needed to be more prying to find out, and it is just all cascading forward now. The Biden administration's got a tough political straddle, and transparency, like I teased out of Collins and Fauci yesterday, we'll see if they want to be that or just give it lip service.
Sir, have we hit upon possibly one of the only bipartisan issues in the Senate right now? This headline from Politico: Democrats back growing calls for Congress to probe COVID lab theory. What do you think?
So when you get two conservative senators like myself and Senator Hawley on the floor of the Senate, and you do not get a Democrat contesting it, where it goes through by unanimous consent, you know how rare that is? That tells me that they did not want to be on record to at least not be interested in transparency. It tells me that they know this is going to be unleashed in a way where they got to be engaged more than they have been in the past, rather than dismissing it, bringing up words like xenophobic, all the things they did because they were invested in the opposite approach, because the Trump administration had the opposite point of view of theirs. So it'll be an interesting kind of evolution over the next few days and weeks.
Senator, thank you for your time. We're watching it very closely, as you can tell. Mike Braun from Indiana, thanks.
Thank you.